going too fast?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Sending the video from the software. There we go. Right.
Yeah, Terry writes in Discord the stream went off.
Right, what I need to do is I need to get the link, variable link. Yeah, that's it. So that's live now. And what I can do is go to multiplayer, server list.
It's a clean first lap from what I see now. No major, nothing.
Next. There we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Hello, and welcome back, viewers. A bit of a technical issue there, so my apologies for that. For some reason, my internet died, and once it died, it caused me no end of problems in YouTube. So I've had to try and get everything back up and running. I couldn't use the existing stream; it wouldn't let me do that. So I've had to create a new instance of the stream. So all I can do is apologise for that. These technical gremlins can happen. I've just got to get everything else running so I can see exactly where I'm up to, and then we'll be good to go, I believe, again. So just give me a couple of seconds to get myself back up to speed, and then I shall be good to see where we're up to. So
I'm gonna do a very short recap of the start. I mean, the start went pretty well, but Don Quinn got a drive-through immediately after the green went off. So he's currently leading the race, followed by Kenneth Lingholm and Stephen Buckley.
Oh, that's the first time that's ever happened. I will say my internet's gone down a couple of times this week. No, it's not because I don't pay my bill. It's I think some guy's been pricking around with the control box, and he's just caused a bit of a problem. But it's back up again now. But yeah, completely caught me by surprise. Took me off absolutely everything. If it goes again, I'll put my computer on Wi-Fi and stream from my phone. That'll be giggle. Okay, so at the moment I'm on board with Andreas. This is where the battle appears to be. There has been an incident, so let's go to the incident and see what's going on. And it's our favourite combatant, Nikos. Now let's see what's going on here. So it looks like someone's going out the outside of him. Is that Molesky? He's gone on the outside, not to hit. He's gone wide. Oh, he's been hit behind. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, and we keep it going. There's cars going everywhere. Chaos, bedlam, crashes, you name it. And there's been another one straight after.
Oh man!
So that was one of the effect. Yeah, that was one of the Vibushes and Nikos. So I think Nikos got hit with one, and I think Wybush got hit by another. Yeah, Paul Moore saying a rock solid connection, and he's been kicked out of a server multiple times in 3 weeks ago, so Skirder's going to get booted again during the race. Yeah, we're all back. Sorry guys. As I said, I don't know why the internet went off. It just went off. I saw the router like disappear, and then I'm praying for it to come back. It flickered orange and then come back to a steady green, but as I said, I couldn't carry on the same YouTube feed. I had to restart the YouTube feed, so it's just took me a couple of minutes to get where we are. Well, it was only a minute down. We only lost a minute, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm going to jump on board with Jorian, because Jorian's right on the backside of Savage at the moment. Don't think he's going to get him on the straight here. Don Queen's not done his drive-through yet, has he?
No, not yet.
He's still got. He's still.
He's being chased by Kenneth.
He is. So Kenneth's going to become the leader, isn't he? Shortly. Let's just jump forward a little bit. Let's see how he's doing, Kenneth. He's putting a lot of pressure on. Good, that's a bright car, isn't it? Silver and red. Wow, that's really glimmering in the sunshine.
That's going to cost a lot of time to don.
Yeah. Yeah, Don got a drive through, Robert. I think he was too quick at the start.
Yeah, it was. He got it right at the start when the lights went off. The DT appeared next to his name instantly.
Yeah, so that means he was going more than the average of, I think it's 43 mph or 76 kph, I think it is, isn't it? Or 72 kph. Yeah, he is, Paul. You're right. He's going to be really down towards the back of the grid. I think that's why he's pushing at the moment. He's trying to push to give himself a standing start. The problem is he's going to lose twice because he's going to have to do his compulsory pit stop as well. So in effect, he's going to spend 2 minutes in the... Well, a drive-through is not quite 2 minutes, but I think he's going to lose a good minute and a half. And a minute and a half, he's going to be a good lap down. A real good lap down. And Robert put a $500 on him to win. Well, there you go. I'm sure there's a toilet somewhere. Cheers, Ollie. Thanks for that, getting it done. Yeah, it was. I was saying to Jerry, I got Jerry back first, and I was saying, struggling a little bit. And,
okay,
Don. Stop. Yeah.
John is doing his drive-through right now.
Yeah, I can see that. And there's been a change. Andreas took Richard. I think Richard went wide. You can see there, he's just gone back a little bit. Don's still going into the pits. And he's already been passed from position 6 to position 7. Andy Skelton's going to pass him shortly. There you go. So he's absolutely falling down the pits here now. Falling down the grid. Andy Goddard. Drive-through adds to the excitement. Well, it does indeed. Go on, you can volunteer tomorrow then and give us the excitement. Yeah, sorry, Chris. I don't know if you heard me say my internet just died. It completely went off. And it took a minute to come back on, and then I had to reset YouTube up and that, so it's took me a minute. I did miss the first minute of the race, but we are back, hopefully, as we were before now, and we won't have any more internet troubles, shall we say. But if it does go down again, I will endeavour to get back as soon as possible. It is usually, I will say, it has been reliable all day. I've not had a single beat out of it all day. It is, Andy, that's right, yeah, you did it at Brand, you're correct. This is where the battle is at the moment. Brian Banks is putting pressure on Rob. You can see there, Brian Banks is, and that looks like Rob's just gone a bit wide there. And you can see Mark Wyman's putting pressure on Brian Banks as well. Although Brian's got a cracking drive out of that corner, and he's putting a lot of pressure on Rob here.
Yeah, there's 5 cars.
Nikos, oh, you could see that coming. Braking really late, and there's Don. You could just see Nikos was just not going to stop then.
It's unfortunate. Don is flying right now.
He is. Mark Wyman has just been passed by Don. Yeah, so let's... I'm going to say it's not the first to last challenge. It's the first to last the first challenge, this one, isn't it? Let's just jump forward a little bit. We've still got Savage, Woosterman, and Skelton, I think, is the car in front. We're all chasing down Andy Skelton here, who's currently residing in 7th place. All cars are stopping really well, and we can see, I think that's Einars has joined the party as well in the silver car. Billy Stewart's gone wide. Ollie there with a bit of Yoda in him. Man on a mission he is. The man from down under with a Yoda. You're predicting Don's going to make it up to 10th, are you, Paul? Okay, interesting. It's just oh, that wasn't just me who saw that, was it? Then Jorian's car disappear under the grass.
I saw that as well.
So that means he's got connection issues then. So anything could happen. In fact, you see his car's twitching a bit, really bizarrely there. Just on board with Jorian now. That was definitely a lag. I'm just going to jump back because Don's now got up to Rob. He's going to pass. That's Brian Banks. Oh, that's close. Oh, that was very close. And he's now on a mission to catch Rob. And you can see Wyman's catching as well now behind Wyman, and then Nikos is behind. The Bentleys are a bit of a brute around here, aren't they? Wyman's now putting pressure on Brian Banks. Nikos is braking. Yeah, he's still braking late into that corner, but he did stop it this time. Got a cracking drive out there, Nikos, in that Aston. Then let's just jump back. Got a great drive. Think about your braking point, Nikos. Yeah, he didn't. Corners, I don't need to brake for them. Andreas has gone wide. That's allowed Richard to pass him. So actually, I think he's over-rotated out of the 130R there.
Yeah. But wait, now Stefan Buckley is putting Kenneth under pressure.
I can see that is 1 second. Don's going for the inside. That's not really a passing place. Whew, that was close. That was take a deep breath and hope it doesn't fail. Oh, he bumped him then. Bump draft him. You can see it. Yeah, it's shown as a bump draft as well. I didn't think you'd get away with that in ACC. It's supposed to be quite dangerous to try an ACC because you just can cause the car in front to rotate. Oh, that was a bit of a last-minute dive there. Ooh, we needed Rob there to play ball with that one. That was a proper go down and send it moment. Nikos is putting pressure on Wyman still. Peter Miles is putting pressure on Molesky. Roosterman's putting pressure on Savage. Buckley's still a second behind Kenneth. I'm keeping an eye on that. And there goes Nikos again. A bit of off-roading. And Mike Molesky's gone off. He's going slow again now. He's just been off track. Brian Banks is putting pressure on Rob now. Got a good run there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. This is really the only battle. Nikos has managed to pass Wyman, as you can see there, but I don't know whether that's what Wyman taking the path of least resistance and not getting bumped off, knowing full well that probably the next corner Nikos is going to go wide anyway. Wybush has gone off. I think he's hit the barrier there as well. His car's looking damaged at the front, so he's definitely hit the barrier. Let's go towards Nikos. Yeah, Nikos has got round the corner this time.
Oh, Nikos!
And he's gone wide onto the grass. So I said yeah. Okay, let's jump forward. Let's see what the view looks like from Kenneth's car. You can see there we've got Buckley. This is great for the table, by the way. Stefan being so far ahead of Don at the moment. He's going to really mix the group up. And Richard McKay is in 4th. So we could see a change in the leadership of the table, depending on where Don finishes. Stefan's got cracking run through the S's there. The S curve. He must be running loads of downforce, which means on the straight he's going to struggle. See it from his car. First gear in that corner. Interesting. Not why I associate as a first gear corner, that one, but each to their own. Nicely round that corner, very nice. Yeah, Stefan definitely playing the long game. Andy Goddard, Nikos must work for Athens Council as a grass cutter. There's a couple of little battles going on, I'll keep an eye on them. Don was doing first, right? I have tried first in that corner, you just can't get the drive back out of it. It definitely feels better in second gear. I mean, that is in the Aston, I must say. Brian Banks again. This battle's going on. Nikos is getting closer. Wyman's getting... I think these three are...
That's right.
Very, very closely matched, aren't they? Yeah, Paul Moore, yeah, 100% second gear. Thanks for that, Paul. He's going for I thought he was going down the outside then. That does take some kahunas. Now he's got him here. That's a cracking drive. Has he? Oh, I thought he had him there. He seemed to have a cracking run and then ease off a little bit. He's never going to make that stick now going up the inside. Yeah, he's managed to keep it good there as Rob. And there comes Nikos again. He just seems to fly and so late on the brakes. It's 10 dodgy pedals he's got in it. They've only got 2 movements. Stop and go. There's no in between. Right, he's making good time down there, is Nikos? Definitely catching. It's jump to...
There's a group of 4 cars following Sven with Andy Skelton, Philippe Sauvage,
and Jurian.
And Jurian, yes.
Yeah, Kenneth pulled away a little bit from Stefan as well. Let's just jump forward to that action. This is the battle that... and Vibush has gone off there.
Yeah, it just went off.
And Stefan has passed Kenneth.
Yes, he has.
Wow. I think Kenneth made a mistake, and Stefan's now passed him. And he's just got his head down and carried on. There's no incidents showing, so it wasn't as a result of an incident. In fact, let's see if I can see that pass happen. Let's see if I can show a replay of the pass. Just for everyone's benefit. Oh yeah, you can quite clearly see there. It's a drag race off the grass and onto the asphalt. Yeah, he's lost traction, hasn't he? Right. At least we know it was an incident, and as a result of that, we know it was a fair move, which is always nice to see. And it's showing Kenneth with white flag now, which implies he's going slower than he should be for the part of the track he's on. So it's all in Stefan's hands now. Can he hold the pressure? Don's currently up to 13th, but don't forget Don's going to have to stop again.
Jorgen is very close by in 3rd position too.
He is. He's 2 seconds off Kenneth. So Philippe Sauvage is going slow at the moment, although this is a troop of cars. And we've got a second troop of cars where we've got Wyman following Margaritis, and Brian Banks is following, still following Rob. Can Brian get a good run and he's got a good drive there. Stick behind him, get the draft, then go for it. Aston's pulling there, isn't it? You can see the Aston's definitely pulling. I mean, the Porsche should get him on the inside. He's not. He must be running a lot more downforce because he just wasn't really gaining at all there. He's going to have to take him in a very difficult part of the track. Chris, are you talking about Nikos there? He gets there and throws out the anchor. Let's just jump forward. We are 3 abreast. And we can see that... that was close. Savage did... Jorian managed to pass Savage.
That was very close.
Very close to taking Skelton out there. So that allows Woosterman to pass Savage now. So the passes that are taking place are actually taking place on parts of the circuit where people are going off rather than clean passes. So let's jump to Brian Banks, and Don has now passed another car. He's passed Molesky, and we've still got Souza is battling with Wyman in the Bentleys, and Wyman's got a much better drive. In fact, there was contact. I think it was just a tap as they went into the corner there. I don't think it's worth doing a replay for that because there's no effect as a result of the outcome. Wyman was already in front of him. Oh, he's got his braking point wrong there, Wyman. It's like he's run out of fuel. Going on? Alright, okay.
Oh, that's very strange.
He's going really slow, isn't he?
Yeah, but...
Sousa seemed to slow down as well.
What's going on there?
Vibush has gone off as well. Let me just go on board with Wyman. Has he got a problem? Oh no, they're back up to speed again now, aren't they? Must have just been a bit of a moment. These 3 are still at it. Nikos is now putting pressure on. I think Nikos is going to get the Porsche here. Oof, maybe not. I thought he was going into the pits. Hi, Petri.
Hello, Petri.
Don't know what happened there. It was a bit of a funny one, that. Is the Porsche going to take him again? Oh, he's got up the inside. What a pass. He's made it stick. Skelton and Woosterman. There's been an incident. Let me see what that was. Skelton's car's going at a funny angle there. Then it seemed to go at 90 degrees. Oh, bit of contact there. Yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
Nearly a double hit there. Difficult one that, because I think Andy had gone a bit loose, and consequently it's caused him to get out of shape and get out of speed. You can see that it's Vibush is off again. He's off track again. And Don Queen. Oh! I just need to see if that's contact. That was contact. I'm not too sure who it was, but well, I'm not sure who hit who. Don Queen was gaining at a rate of knots there. So let's see. Oh, he's way behind at that point. He's gone up the inside. No, he's not. He's waited. He's coming round. He's going to try and drive.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's been squeezed there. I think that's I don't believe that's Don's fault there. I think Don had a clean run there, so he just needs to get his head down and carry on as a result of that. But he's making good progress. He's there's been another move. Einar's managed to pass. Oh, Savage is in the pits.
Yeah, Savage is in the pits. I don't know why.
He's first person to pit. Pit windows open.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
So he's the first person to plummet for the pits. Yeah, Ollie, exactly no case to answer there. Yeah. Okay, let's. Nikos is now moving up as a result of the pits, as is Mark Wyman behind him. But obviously these guys. So the downside for Don is he's going to come out in 10th place, and the gap of the cars in front is a little bit bigger than the cars he's been passing. So when Don does his pit stop, I think he's going to have a bit more to do. If I'm being brutally honest, and hopefully he's not going to get a drive through. That would just be your absolute nightmare, wouldn't it? After that.
Yeah, well, getting a drive through is a major penalty. I mean, it's difficult to overcome.
It is. Andy Goddard, we've got live stewarding. Yeah, we're all talking about events and debating them as they're happening. So there's Don now trying to pass the Einars. So this is a battle of the what I think that's the Audi against obviously the Ferrari. Let's have a go. See what's going to happen here. Yeah, the pits are coming into play now. I'm checking to see
if Stefan is going in the pits now.
Let's have a quick look.
No, he's not. He's carrying on.
He is. He's carrying on. Let's back
yeah,
to
the three top are not stopping yet.
There's the Einar's making it difficult for Don to pass here. Obviously,
and now Mike. Yeah. Oh, and Yui got a stop and go. He probably sped up in the pit lane.
Right. Yeah. He's struggling getting past them. Einar's is done here.
And what's going on here?
Yeah, there was a bit of a contact between the two of them as well.
Yeah.
I think there was a bit of a bump. I mean, Don doesn't want to spin out anymore. He's going to end up struggling if he spins out. Yeah.
Well, Don made it back to the 9th position.
He has, but he will have to pit at some point, which means he's going to come out probably behind A. I've got a feeling Einar's going to jump in this lap. And then Don's got a decision to make. Does he throttle the car for the last 2 laps? Or does he pit and try and come out behind Einar, knowing full well he's got the ability to pass him? Or does he think, I'm going to wait and hopefully make way? Oh, and there's his answer. Oh, maybe not. They're both going down the same path. One goes off, the other goes off and follows suit.
Classic.
He's not going up the inside there, is he? Oh, he is. Oof. That was Richie Mackay has been involved in an incident. I'm not too sure who it was with. Let me see. Car 997 and car 911. Peter Miles, so might have been passing a back marker. So we need to look out for that one, because obviously back markers causing trouble could be a problem. In fact, he looks like he's struggling. I don't think he's got damage to his car there. Whoa!
Oh my God! Wow.
Oh no, no! Oh, I thought he was gonna. Oof, dearie me. Ah, there's definitely something wrong with that Porsche, isn't there?
So both Kenneth and Jorgen are in the pits, and Stefan is carrying on, but he stretched his lead over Kenneth.
So let's just jump on board with Richard then, because I think Richard. Richard's car's damaged. Whatever the incident was, it's damaged his car. That's why he's. This could be a problem for his second place in the lead on the championship. I mean, luckily he's managing to pit under pit conditions, but the problem is if he needs repairs, he's going to be there longer. I reckon he's going to be for a good minute there, Richard, unfortunately. Wyman's not pitted yet. He's now into 5th place. Nikos has pitted and he's back down the grid. So Nikos has got it all to do. Stefan is absolutely flying at the moment, but hasn't done his pit stop. He's got 3 minutes, so he's got either this lap or the next lap to pull it off. Otherwise, he's going to he'll basically end up with a 300-second penalty, which will just put him down the grid. It's really not worth considering sometimes.
I think he should come in this time.
Don Queen hasn't pitted yet, so Don's trying to make most of it. Yeah, I think. He's got another lap to go if he wants to risk it. But it'll be interesting to see if he does it.
Would be risky not to.
He's going for it. He's going in. He's going in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the leader's pitting. Don, as it stands, is 30 seconds behind. So Don can take the lead, but he's getting to the point now where he's pushing the pit stops, because if he does get him to go off and lose time, he's not going to get his pit stop in, and again, that's as good as basically getting a drive-through, isn't it? So I'd expect Don at this point to come into the pits. No, he's not. I'll tell you, he's taking a risk there. 2 minutes 30 to go. If he does come off, if he does go off, and it costs him time, he will not make his pit stop. I think he's. I don't think he will personally. I just think it's a bit of an unnecessary risk because he was quite easy. He could have easily taken that. And Stefan will be coming out shortly as well. So I think Don's looking to try and make as much time as possible. But I said he only has to go off, hit a barrier or something, and he ain't going to get back in time. He's safe as it stands. So there's Stefan. Stefan's going to come back out behind Don, but obviously Don's still got a pit. It looks like so just sit on board with Don. And there you go. There's one wide. He doesn't want the back end to spin round on him, because that will cause a problem. Each corner he manipulates. It's one less corner signed off. And we've got cars going all over the place, which is probably not what he wants. And that's Richard McKay. Richard McKay's having an absolute nightmare now. Since he went off, he's really struggling.
We have 6 cars that might miss the pit window here.
No, they're all okay. They're all in the pits.
Okay.
There's only Don who's not in the pits. And Don's getting round okay. I mean, he's still got a minute to go. He's got plenty of time. I think he's going to have 25 seconds left. But he could easily go off and over-rotate it at 130R. Einar's gone off. Well, I don't think he will, because that Ferrari is quite... it's usually very good, the Ferrari, actually, in corners. It's planted quite well. But he definitely needs to pit this time. If he doesn't pit, he's in trouble. And there you go. He's going for the pit stop.
Going in.
With 29 seconds to go. Don't speed. There you go. Right, let's concentrate on what's going on. Stefan Buckley's 25 seconds behind, so I'd half expect Stefan to come over the line, and I will keep an eye on that. Yeah, Carlo. Hi, Carlo. Welcome to stream. It's perfectly good observation that If you push it further and further, your tyres are off, and any gains you'd have made would have been lost because of the wear on the tyres. But it's that happy balance, isn't it, of getting it right. So Andreas is catching Sven here.
Well. Wait a second here. Jorgen completely missed the pit window. He's in 3rd place right now.
So I'm seeing him as having a pit. He has done a pit stop.
No, he missed the opportunity, and so did Eric Langlois.
Right. So what I'll do is I'll show you the pits, and this will tell us how many pits they've done. So you can see there, the only person who it's not registered as a pit, which it will do when he comes out, is Don Queen, and the only other person is Brian Banks, and Banks is now in the pit. Although I think Brian was in the pits too late, and he's going to get the penalty. I think he's missed his pit stop. But all the other drivers, you can clearly see there, have pitted. Yeah. So Don's now back out, running up to speed, and he's battling with Andreas. Oh, his back end went then. Must be careful. So the pits, I think Brian's going to get a penalty at the end. Kenneth, I'm going to go to, because Kenneth putting pressure on Jorgen now.
Yes, he is.
I'll put that back to
But technically, Jorgen is not in the race anymore. He's going to get a 130-second penalty.
Yeah, we've had a bit of an incident between Brian and Einars, but there's nothing in there by the looks of it. Let's go back to Philip Savage. So Don Queen's come out in 5th place. He's got, what is 38 seconds for 1st place. It's a hell of a battle.
He's doing great for someone who got a drive-through. It's pretty amazing.
As I said, I think he was quick, and he stayed out them last few laps because he could gain 4, 5, 6 seconds, which was just enough. Kenneth still putting pressure on Jorgen here. Something's going to give here. Not too sure what, mind you, but I think something's going to give at some point. But this is the Battle of the Danes. Jorian, and there's been another incident. Let's jump to that. I don't think it was a major one, but still, we'll have to see what's going on. So you can see this is Sousa and Skelton. I'm not too sure what actually happened. I know Skelton's come out of it in front, so I don't know whether Sousa's just hit him up the rear or they've nudged. Oh, I think Sousa got the braking point really wrong there, looking at that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Skelton should be able to keep his position there, really. A bit too soon with the live then. Kenneth still putting pressure on here. On Jorgen. Jorgen a bit wide there, but he's managed to keep it on the green as opposed to going onto the sand. And there's been a change. Nikos has managed to pass Mike Molesky further down the grid, and Einars is putting pressure on Sousa again now.
Yeah, in the meantime, Stefan Buckley managed to take a almost 17-second lead.
Yeah.
And here comes Kenneth. He passed Jorgen.
So he did make it stick. Yeah. Hi, Johan. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Johan.
Chris, Don was, I think, in Group 2, but he can't race on Saturdays. So consequently, he's moved into Group 3. I think people were concerned he was going to walk it, and granted, he does do really well. But as you can see, you make one mistake, you ain't walking it. I think it's as simple as that. He's now up against Andreas, and we know Andreas is a Group 2 racer as well. So I think you've got two relatively good match drivers here. Stefan Buckley is showing is going slow, but he's actually all right. I just saw it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Don could make the podium.
He could.
And yeah, he could, because Jorgen is going to be penalized. He's currently 3rd, but...
No, I think Jorgen's made his pit stop. He's showing us him making a pit stop. I think we've missed it.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Something went wrong. So something went wrong because him and Eric Langlois didn't complete their pit stops.
Okay, it is, as I say, it's showing them as pitted. But as you
Really?
say, yep,
Not on the server. The server indicates they haven't.
right. Okay.
That's very strange.
Ah, you see, they've still got the number ones next to the name.
Yes.
The number one in orange. Right. So they've pitted, but they haven't fulfilled the right criteria for the pit stop.
Exactly.
So this is one of them where they may have not changed the tyres on the second set of tyres.
Yes.
Or refueled.
Right.
Yeah. I do, Ollie. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, Andy, that's what we just said. Maybe missed fuel or tyres. Hi, Peter. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
Hello, Peter.
I just want to say as well, guys, without you guys and the support of eSeniors with your donations, what you guys get to race on a more or less every day of the week now wouldn't be possible. So, me and Jeremy just want to thank everybody for their continued support in allowing us to offer what we do. And obviously, myself, Jeremy and Michelle are certainly working hard for this group. We have got something in the pipeline, which we're not going to reveal, which carries on the eSeniors theme, but offers a little more variation to it, shall we say. And no, we're not introducing a new series or anything, a new racing series. But we will be looking for valuable input and inclusion from the eSeniors members. So just bear that in mind if you ever get approached in the not too distant future. I said all will be revealed. It will be completely different to what the racing offers. But me and Jeremy have been speaking about it. We're really excited at the prospect. So again, without your continued support on both the racing, within Discord, and obviously any donations you provide, we certainly couldn't offer the service we're offering. So I just want to say thank you. I'm sure Jeremy is going to back up that as well.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Very much appreciated. Yes, and the idea is to always try to push the seniors further. We have big ambitions. These are only the first few months since the creation of this group, so we have ways to go, and very exciting ideas. We just need a few days to put them into work, but once it will be there, it will be very exciting to reveal it all to you guys.
And we are looking at the prospect. It's obviously very difficult to do this, but we are looking at the serious prospect of getting some proper YouTube streamers who race to join us on a Monday as guest drivers. So you'll be pitting yourselves up against probably younger people. But basically the idea is they've already got a lot of followers. Now, we're not saying we want all their followers. That'd be fantastic. One of them's got 750,000. And another couple of them I do actually know as well, personally, which does make a big difference. And the followers between them is nearly 100,000. If we can just take a few of their viewers, and they'll stream themselves, we know they will, but you need someone to stream, and God, that group looks really good. And they start watching us all of a sudden. They subscribe, and before we know it, we hit a magic number with YouTube, and everything could potentially be self-maintaining, which is exactly where we want to be. I'm not mentioning any names, Ollie. It's not Jardier, but I was going through some stuff with Jeremy yesterday. I think it was Jeremy, wasn't I? And some of the numbers were staggering, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
And these are people I actually know, which is, they actually could do a favour for us. So it's in its early days. I've got to do the communication yet. I'm quite an influential person though when I want to be, and I'm hoping that they take it on board. And even if they just give us one stint, one 50-minute race or something, it will be worth it, because I think they consider the viewers they get. Now, I think one of them, Jeremy, was in, how many views had they had within 24 hours? It was hundreds of thousands, wasn't it?
That's right, absolutely. I remember 50,000 followers, so subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's in its early days, but we do have ambitions, and we've got different ways of tackling things, which is what we're trying to do behind the scenes. But we're always we're never trying to reinvent ourselves. We'll never do that. That's not what we're trying to do here. what we're trying to do is we're trying to be different. We're trying to offer a platform for, let's face it, people who are normally forgotten about when it comes to YouTube. Most YouTubers are young, young kids, young adults, and the senior generation do tend to get forgotten about. If we can get a little pin on the map, well, other eSeniors might notice. There's lots of opportunities out there, where we can hopefully shine a light.
I'm sure with time we'll be able to accomplish all that.
Paul Moore, don't care who it is, let's make sure we finish ahead of them. Yeah, I think when I say these guys are quick, I mean these guys are quick. they're in the top split of the FIA E-Series. That's how quick these guys are, who I know. So these guys are lightning, and what would be good is we've got some quick drivers, your Peters, your Carlos, your Jonathans, and I think they would possibly get a lot out of it as well. Watching, I'm not saying they're going to be quicker than Peter and Carlo and so, but I think it's always nice to race against someone quicker than yourself, or potentially quicker, because you can learn so much. And these guys have got state-of-the-art equipment, but at the end of the day, they're still just racing. They're still on a racing sim. Craig, give them ballast, yay! Andy Goddard, they never met back markers like us. Oh, and there goes Nikos, outbroke himself. Yeah, Nikos well and truly outbroke himself there, very late on the brakes, went into the wall. So yeah, watch this space, as I'm saying. It's something me and Jeremy have been talking about, and we'll be trying to involve various people from eSeniors. So you might get that little call. Are you free?
Definitely.
And can you give us X amount of minutes of your time, and you'll be part of it. It'd be nice to say we'll get through all 300 members. That's probably not practical, but we've got regular members who race. So I'm not going to say expect the phone call, but expect the Discord approach.
That's right.
Don's passed Andreas. He made the pass. He dove into that corner again. That's why I didn't pick up on it.
So there you go. Technically, he's in the top 3 right now.
Yeah.
He's on the podium.
Yeah. I mean, if you say Jorgen's cocked up his name, but
Jorgen is going to get a penalty, 130-second penalty. So
yeah, okay. You can see now Andreas has just gone wide a little bit. Melvin, can we have a head start? Paul Moore, 1 lap. Craig, a week. I like your style, guys. I really like your style. If I can just pull one of these guys off, I think it'll be worth it. And then, I've said to Jeremy about getting ourselves on Twitter. These guys are on Twitter, and the followers are fantastic, and you always see them tweeting as well. And we only need to piggyback one of them, and before we know it, we're part of the same group, if you like. Okay, it's very quiet now. This is the only battle we've really got, and I don't think Andreas' back's gone there yet.
So this looks like it will be Stefan's first victory.
It will indeed.
Right? That will be amazing. I'm sure he's going to be thrilled.
Yeah, he's lost 4 seconds to Kenneth, but he's only got 6 minutes to go. So unless he makes a mistake, he's going to claim his victory. So am I right in saying Stefan's now had a first and a third? He got a third as a result of... or was it a second he got where he had a collision with Richard? I'm imagining that at Brands. I'm sure there was Jimmer's Dave Cam. Ollie, rephrase please. Rephrase. What do you mean rephrase? Rephrase what bit? Sorry, I was obviously talking pidgin English then. What did I say, Ollie? Just that I got wrong. A week pardon. Craig said, "Oh, we have loads of fun." All right, sorry, Steve. Fair comment. Yeah. All right. So you guys in the stream have completely got I said if I could pull it off, not pull them off. Or pull them off if I said it, whatever. You know. Who knows if that's what it takes, guys, to get that 10,000 followers. No, that won't be streamed. Joking apart, no, if we can get it, if we can get one of the guys on board, as I said, the potential of moving forward is really positive. Well done, guys. You've all got a very good sense of humour. That's what I like to see. Ollie's obviously wetting himself there. Right, we've got Einars up front there. He's putting a lot of pressure on Sven.
There's something crazy going on here from the 8th position, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, Nikos again going for that dive. He's really, yeah, Nikos is really putting pressure on. Or he's putting pressure on at a cost. Melvin, are they over 50? They are certainly not. That's why I said a Monday guest. Oh, there's cars all over the place here. What's going on? Oh, we got let's go. Oh, Sousa's lost out big style there as a result of I think that was Sven in the McLaren, and he's lost even more places. Sousa's lost out massively there. I think he's lost 4 places in one bend, and it looks like
there's like at least 5 cars within a half a second.
I was going to say that's not Mark Wyman behind him. I think that's Peter, isn't it? No, is it Brian?
Behind who? Nikos?
No, behind Sousa. I'm trying to work out who it is.
It's Wyman.
Oh no, it's Billy Stewart. No, Wyman's got a different colour car. It's Billy Stewart. That's Billy Stewart. He's gone off as well a few times. Nikos is still trying to get past Vibush here. Are we putting our money on where he's going to dive? 2 minutes to go. And with the AEK Athens G21 camel car. And how many times has Nikos done that? And he doesn't learn.
Crazy.
He's going to get taken now by the Porsche. This is close. No contact, please. If you go off there, you're in the barriers. He's not going to hold that, Nikos, is he? Not a cat and hell's chance. No, there you go. Synchronised spinning. How's Nikos kept that going like that? Wow. I will say, Nikos was racing with someone who's a lap down, so they should have adhered to the blue flags in Nikos' defence there. Oh, I know it's easy to say we can blame Nikos there. Brian Banks did have blue flags and he was ignoring them. There we go. We've got Molesky taking Sven, going for it up the inside. He's got a good run there. I don't think Sven's going to come back. Pettersson's not disappearing away from Don. Don's now getting the back markers because he's 11 seconds behind Jorgen.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Pettersson could take him here if his tyres go.
Yeah, he's been close to him for a couple of laps already. But the beauty here is Stefan Buckley is holding this lead really well and handling this race extremely well as well.
Yeah, he is.
He is really doing phenomenal.
Chris Bourne's just saying not on Nikos that. Great save too. It was, that's what I'm saying. How the hell did Nikos manage to do that? And Don wants to be careful there. That would have been a track limits warning. A proper warning. Going that far out and keeping your foot planted. Hopefully he's not done that too many times. Ollie, you know what? 100% agree with you. Ollie's just saying there, if Nikos can sort his braking points out, he will be a demon racer. He is a good racer. He just needs to get rid of them stupid plastic pieces of pedals he's using that have got two elements on and off. I'm sure if he had progressive braking or load cell, he'd drive completely differently. But from what I gather, he's got no sensation in these pedals at all. Yeah, Kenneth's not making any ground on Stefan. So let's jump forward. Let's get in the car with Stefan. Oh, sorry, let's do the TV procession of Stefan. He's going to take his first victory here.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's coming to Spoon for the final time. I'm sure he'll be ecstatic at that. Yeah, he's good angles there. That's the perfect angle, that. Absolutely perfect. He didn't even have to go on the rumble strip. He's taking it easy, and he's thinking,
Incredible.
I just want to get this home.
Almost there.
Yeah, are we having a quick vote for the driver of the day? A couple of options on the table. Don for coming back. Well, we did make a mistake at the beginning. And Stefan, who really hasn't looked back. Nikos and Mitsuza have had a bit of a to-do as well. Again, well done, Stefan. Congratulations. Absolutely
Very
brilliant.
well done.
Fully deserve that. Your first win. That podium starts to become a familiar place for him. Yeah, Derek saying Stefan. Terry saying faultless Buckley. Yeah, I think
as well for me.
Yeah, I think we'll give it Stefan. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Definitely. So there you go. It shows Jorgen Peterson with 130-second penalty. So Don Quinn is on the podium.
Yeah. Wow, what a race! What
Very
a race
nice.
That was. It was. I've got Andy Skelton coming in 8th place as well, so another good share of the points there. His car's looking a bit battered and bruised though.
Yeah, and Stefan thanks Don.
For going off. Yeah, I bet he does.
For getting the drive-through.
Yeah, there's Einar's coming over. And then we've got Souza, and we've got Vibush, and then Margaritas just behind them. You can see a chain of cars, and there's Margaritas. So Margaritas has dropped right down because Banks has managed to take him there. And you can see Richard has lost a load of time in the Gulf Porsche. That's really ruined his positions. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. My apologies for the error at the beginning with the internet going off, but we did make it in the end. And again, a good attendance. I really appreciate your support watching us. All I'd like to say is thanks very much, and
thank you all.
Have a great weekend, and take care, everyone.